Transform. We cannot create a new future by holding on to the emotions of the past. Joe Dispenza. It's only after you've stepped outside your comfort zone that you begin to change, grow, and transform. Roy T. Bennett. Spend time contemplating who you want to be. The mere process of contemplating who you want to be begins to change your brain. Joe Dispenza. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Gandhi. Success comes from the inside out. In order to change what is on the outside, you must first change what is on the inside. Idowu, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Maya Angelou. Coming forth into the light. I was born the day I thought. What is? What was? And what if? I was transformed the day my ego shattered, and all the superficial material things that mattered to me before suddenly ceased to matter. I really came into being the day I no longer cared about what the world thought of me, only on my thoughts for changing the world. Susie Kassem. You just need to be a flea against injustice. Enough committed fleas biting strategically can make even the biggest dog uncomfortable and transform even the biggest nation. Marian Wright Edelman. Reading poetry is like undressing before a bath. You don't undress out of fear that your clothes will become wet. You undress because you want the water to touch you. You want to completely immerse yourself in the feeling of the water and to emerge anew. Kamand Kajori. Change is not always a good thing. What I need is not change from one thing to another, but for transformation from who I am into who I was meant to become. Only when God's transforming power touches me can I begin to live the simpler, freer, fresher, more creative, more patient, more passionate, more sacrificial, riskier, rawer, more real, more love-driven life God intended for me all along. That transformation is what awaits all who dare to enter the story of God. As Paul wrote, let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Stephen James. The task of the moral philosopher-thinker is to support and strengthen the voice of human conscience, to recognize what is good or what is bad for people, whether they are good or bad for society in a period of evolution. May be a voice crying in the wilderness, but only if that voice remains lively and uncompromising, it is possible to transform the desert into fertile land. Eric Fromm. I was transformed the day my ego shattered, and all the superficial material things that mattered to me before suddenly ceased to matter. Susie Casson. There is magic in this sad, hard world. A magic stronger than fate, stronger than chance. And it is seen in the unlikeliest of places. It lives inside every human being ready to redeem us, to transform us, to save us, if we can only find the courage to listen to it. It is the magic of the human heart. Jennifer Donnelly. It's not about changing the world, although that's what we seem to rally around. Rather, it's about changing ourselves. For that is the seed from which changing the world sprouts. Craig D. Lounsborough. One of the most horrific things that you can do to yourself is to discount the abilities that you have to change yourself. Craig D. Lounsborough. What you believe you deserve is what you will get in life. Change your beliefs, and your life transforms. Jacqueline Nicole Johnson. Man can transform his life when he renewed his thinking. Layla Gifty Akita. Despite the fact that life owes us nothing, it gifts us everything. And if such selflessness were the hallmark of our lives, we would handily transform everyone's life. Craig D. Lounsborough. Loving yourself is being honest with yourself and then giving yourself the space to heal and transform. Victoria L. White. If you have the desire to change your life, your circumstances, your perspectives, hold fast to your inner commitments and listen to your inner knowing. Victoria L. White. This is the essence. Allow God to change you. Present your body, your spirit, your soul, your all to Him to transform you. Not the world, not other people. Let God do the transforming miracle in your life and see what happens. Paddock Van Zyl. It's not easy to transform a culture built on exclusion. It's hard to cooperate with people who want to dominate. But we don't have a choice. We can't just make the insiders into the new outsiders and call it change. We have to include everyone, even those who want to exclude us. It's the only way to build the world we want to live in. Others have used their power to push people out. We have to use our power to bring people in. We can't just add one more warring faction. We have to end factions. It's the only way we become one. Melinda Gates. You release the pain of the past and press on. It's a new day, and God is doing a new thing. He wants to take you to a new place, to transform you into a new person. Craig Groeschel. Transform into your dream. A.D. Posey. Stop being okay with the norm. Seek to transform. Constance Chuck's Friday. Time has been transformed, and we have changed. It has advanced and set us in motion. It has unveiled its face, inspiring us with bewilderment and exhilaration. Khalil Gibran. The greatest happiness is to transform one's feelings into action. Madame de Stael. Consistency is what transformed the average into excellent. Gemaholic. Art has the power to transform, illuminate, to educate, inspire, and motivate. Harvey Fierstein. If one is lucky, a solitary fantasy can steadily transform 1 million realities. Maya Angelou. Transform. Bring about positive change. Trisha Selgrath.